There is something you must hear, beloved, and not just hear, you must let it settle into your spirit until it dissolves every shadow of doubt that has tried to cling to you. You have wrestled with time, haven't you? You have wondered, did I miss it? You have felt the ache of seasons that seem to slip through your fingers. You have carried the weight of moments that felt like missed opportunities. But I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to tell you the truth heaven has always known about you. You are not late. You have not missed your moment. You have not fallen behind. You have arrived exactly when you were meant to. Type 1111. If your heart feels this truth even before your mind can fully grasp it. Hear me clearly. The delays you felt were not denials. The detours you walked were not dead ends. They were divine recalibrations, perfecting your alignment with destiny's clock. Because heaven's timing is not measured by minutes or hours. It is measured by readiness. It is measured by preparation. It is measured by purpose. And beloved, your time is not only coming, it is here. The hands of heaven's clock have turned, and they now point directly at you. All of creation leans in. All of heaven holds its breath. Because this is your moment. The moment every twist and turn of your journey has been leading you toward. The moment when what seemed delayed suddenly unfolds in rapid succession. The moment when your waiting turns into witnessing. The moment when you step into the flow of time, not as one lagging behind, but as one carried by the current of divine acceleration. Feel it, beloved. Feel the shift beneath your feet. Feel the winds of purpose filling your sails. You are not chasing time. Time is unfolding to meet you. And all the questions that have tormented you. What if I started too late? What if I missed my chance? Fall silent in the presence of this truth. You were being prepared, not postponed. You were being fortified, not forgotten. You were being shaped, not shelved. And now, as you stand at this threshold, you will see the beauty of timing that is not human, but heavenly. Because heaven does not run late. Heaven arrives precisely when it intends. And you, beloved, are heaven's appointment for this moment. Stay close. There is more to reveal. Because you are about to see that the very things you thought were signs of delay were, in truth, signs of preparation for a destiny too great to be rushed. The fullness of time is upon you, and you, beloved, are right on time. Look closer now, beloved. Look at the pieces of your story scattered across the years, the moments you couldn't make sense of, the seasons that felt empty, the crossroads where you hesitated, unsure of which way to turn. What you could not see from where you stood is now becoming clear. What felt like fragments are fitting together. What felt like confusion is revealing its hidden order. Every thread of your life has been woven with precision into a tapestry far greater than you imagined. Nothing, I tell you, nothing, was wasted. Not the tears you cried in the silence of midnight. Not the battles you fought behind closed doors. Not the prayers you thought were met with heaven's silence. Each one was a stitch in the fabric of your destiny. Each one was a step leading you unerringly to this precise moment. They thought you were lost in the wilderness. But what they could not see is that you were walking the hidden pathways of purpose. A path carved out before time began. A path not visible to human eyes but clear to heaven's sight. And now, beloved, that hidden path is unfolding beneath your feet. It is as if the earth itself is rising to meet you. Doors that once stood sealed are unlocking, not because you forced them, but because you arrived at the appointed moment. Hearts that once were closed to you are opening. Opportunities that seemed forever out of reach are stretching their hands toward you. Type 5555. If you feel this unfolding in your spirit, if you know you are walking into a moment that was waiting for you all along. Listen to me. What you called delay, heaven called design. What you named setback, heaven named setup. What you thought was rejection, heaven declared redirection. You see, beloved, heaven has never been in a hurry. Heaven works in fullness, not in haste. Heaven orchestrates your becoming with the patience of eternity, knowing that true greatness is never rushed. And you have been prepared not for what is small, but for what is immense. Not for fleeting flashes of success, but for enduring impact. Not for ordinary moments, but for extraordinary assignments. That is why your path was different. That is why your journey felt longer. Because what you carry required deeper roots. What you were destined for demanded stronger foundations. Now you see it, don't you? Now you feel it in the marrow of your bones. The sense that everything is clicking into place. The realization that the long nights and hard roads were never empty. They were full of unseen preparation. Stay with me, because what comes next will open your eyes even wider. You will see not only that you arrived on time, but that time itself has been waiting for you. That everything you thought you were chasing has, in fact, been converging toward you. And when you see it, you will understand. You were not running behind schedule. You were walking in perfect harmony with heaven's clock. Now, beloved, feel this deeply, deeper than thought, deeper than fear, deeper than every doubt that ever whispered, "You are too late." Because here is the truth heaven has guarded until this moment. The truth I, Archangel Michael, now unfold before you. Time itself has been moving toward you, yes. You heard me right. You have not been running after your destiny. Destiny has been running toward you every moment you thought you lost. It was held in reserve, waiting for you to arrive ready. Every opportunity you thought slipped through your fingers. It was circling, orbiting your life, waiting for the appointed time to descend. Heaven has not let a single promise fall away. Heaven has not let a single word over your life return void. All has been held in place, suspended in perfect alignment, waiting for you to step into readiness. And beloved, you have. You have. Type 3333. If you feel this truth pulsing through you, if you know the tides of time have turned in your favor, listen well. Your steps, every one of them, even the ones that felt like stumbles, have been guided. Your delays have been divine delays, slowing you only to ensure that when the gates opened, you would be prepared to walk through them with full authority. You were not being left behind. You were being positioned. You were not falling behind schedule. You were arriving precisely when all things were ready, because what good is an open door if you arrive before it is built? What good is a prepared place if you are not yet prepared to occupy it? Heaven's wisdom orchestrated a synchrony between your becoming and your breakthrough. And now they meet. Now they collide. Now they converge in perfect, unstoppable timing. Feel it, beloved. Feel the shift in the atmosphere around you. This is not coincidence. This is convergence. This is the moment where time bows to purpose. This is the moment when heaven's declarations over your life step out of waiting and into manifestation. They thought you missed your moment. They thought time had passed you by. But what they failed to see is that time is a servant of heaven, and heaven does not abandon its own. Heaven moves in rhythms beyond human understanding, in patterns too vast for hurried eyes to catch. You are not catching up to time. Time is catching up to you. And now, beloved, the acceleration begins. Now the floodgates open. Now the momentum builds beneath your feet. Stay close. There is more. What I will show you next will lift you even higher, because not only has time been moving toward you, it has been bringing with it the full weight of heaven's promises, ready to pour into your life with force and fullness. And you, beloved, will see it unfold with your own eyes, because you have not arrived late. You have arrived right on time, exactly, perfectly, divinely. Now feel it, beloved. The shift isn't coming. It's here. You've stepped into divine alignment, and with that alignment comes access. Access to what was held back until now. Access to what heaven has stored for your appointed moment. This is not a trickle. This is not a hesitant release. This is an outpouring. It moves faster than your mind can measure. It arrives fuller than your plans could contain. It is the reward not of chance, but of timing. Heaven did not deny you. Heaven preserved you, and what belongs to you. And now it comes. You feel it in your spirit. The air has changed. Doors no longer creak open. They burst wide. Answers no longer trickle. They flood in. Favor no longer flickers. It rests upon you like a mantle of light. Type 99999 if you feel this shift, if you know that what was withheld is now being released in fullness. Because you have arrived. You are where time and destiny meet. And when the two align, heaven has permission to move in ways that override every earthly limitation. This is why the wait was long, because the release is massive. You were not being denied, you were being prepared to receive without breaking. What's coming into your life now carries weight, it carries momentum, it carries responsibility. And now, you are ready. You are not just stepping into blessing, you are stepping into command. You are not just receiving resources, you are receiving assignments. What you once prayed for, you now steward. What once felt out of reach now reaches for you. And every blessing arriving in your life comes wrapped in purpose. Because heaven does not release casually, it releases with intention. Understand this deeply, beloved. You have crossed into timing where things move faster, where things align tighter, where your steps no longer feel like effort, but flow. You do not need to force open what is already unlocked. You do not need to strive for what is already written. You are not fighting for position. You are moving in the rhythm of perfect design. And yes, the world around you will notice. They will ask, how did it happen so fast? They will wonder, where did this come from? And you will answer not with pride, but with clarity. This is what it looks like to arrive on time. Not by human clocks, not by external measures, but by the internal whisper of heaven that says, now. Stay with me, beloved, because what comes next will seal this revelation. You've stepped into timing, you've stepped into flow. Now, you will step into authority, because when timing and identity align, nothing can stop you. Now, beloved, let this truth settle into your spirit like a crown upon your head. You have not just arrived at your time, you have become the time. You carry it now, alive inside you. The very rhythm of heaven pulses through your being. You are no longer waiting for the right moment. You are the moment. When you step, time aligns. When you speak, time responds. When you move, the unseen gears of destiny turn with you. Feel this, beloved. Feel the authority that rises in you when you understand this fully. You have shifted from pursuit to possession, from waiting to wielding, from hoping to holding. Type 1111 if you know this truth is for you, if you feel heaven and earth moving in harmony with your life. Hear me clearly. You are not reacting to time anymore. You are directing it. You are not a passenger on the currents of history. You are the force that shapes the waves. Your journey, every delay and every detour has led you to this, to the moment when you stop asking, "When will my time come?" and start declaring, "My time is here. I am my time." This is why heaven preserved you. This is why the storms could not drown you. This is why the waiting could not wear you down, because you were destined not to arrive late, not even to arrive on time, but to arrive as time itself. The fulfillment of prophecies whispered long before you took your first breath. The answer to prayers prayed generations before you were born. The living evidence that heaven's plans cannot be hurried, cannot be hindered, and cannot be stopped. You are not early, you are not late, you are exact, precise, perfectly placed in the unfolding of heaven's masterpiece. And beloved, this is only the beginning, because those who carry their time within them do not fear what lies ahead. They move forward as catalysts, as carriers of change, as vessels of divine timing in motion. Stay close to this truth, let it anchor you, let it become the lens through which you see every step from this day forward. No longer will you measure yourself by human timelines. No longer will you question your pace or compare your progress. You will move in the confidence of one who knows. Where I go, time goes with me. When I move, purpose moves with me. When I rise, the season rises with me. And beloved, rise you will rise with the dawn of new days. You will rise as the answer, not just for yourself, but for many. You will rise carrying the momentum of heaven's perfect clockwork. Go now. Go not as one uncertain. Go as one appointed. Go as one chosen. Go as one who understands the weight and wonder of their time has come, and is carried within them. This is who you are. This is who you have always been. And the world will see it. They will see you move, and they will say, "This one moves with the rhythm of heaven." They will watch you rise, and they will know, "This is the moment we've been waiting for." Because you, beloved, are not late. You have arrived right on time, and your time, it is now.